Haven't been here in months.
Well, I say that jokingly. So basically, you're in Serpent Hill, following a lead for a dwarf, Veyram, that you now know his name's Veyram, into, it looks like some sort of tomb where you found let's just call it a faction of lizard folk, Yanti, who have gone ahead and captured him for you. And they had made a set of demands in order for him to be turned over to y'all and for information. And I believe before you went to bed, Carrot sent a message to, it was Boldar's Gate, the Lord. Forgive me, let me open this, if it will. The Grand Duke Ravengard, I believe, notifying them that you found the dwarf and you had a faction leader that had demands, and that's kind of where you left it. And y'all were offered shelter for the night, and I believe y'all chose to take a long rest. Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, we had a long rest and thought we were going to get bugged, but it turned out it was okay.
Sleeping in the hood, like riding the elevator at LSU.
Right. All right. So, I guess Jack and Carrick, since you don't require a full night's rest, about 3 or 4 hours after Carrick sends his original message, you get a message back. And you recognize the voice as the Open Lord Silverhand of Water's Deep. The message is as follows. The council has been informed of your request to bring a foreign faction leader into Water's Deep, and that request has been denied. No foreign entities will enter a secure magical portal within cities. That message ends. There's a follow-up message that says, negotiate agreeable terms on the Alliance behalf in order to secure as much information about the cult as possible. You have the council's full confidence in this matter.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm just going to look at Jack and go, you're going to have a long day tomorrow.
Well, that was pretty easy.
Yeah, it sounded easy to me.
I'll
advantage of that full confidence.
I'll obviously tell Jack that he speaks for the council now.
Did you tell them in their first message that we were going to negotiate the treaty with what they wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I went into details. I just told them that they wanted to discuss the treaty.
Okay.
So sounds like we speak for the High Council now.
Well, it saves us a trip, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I already prepared teleportation.
Yeah.
We're going somewhere, damn it.
We can go back to Borscott Bridge, or right north of there to the
that other X there, huh? But that was like a day away from the bridge, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's like the sketchy teleportation.
Yeah. Yeah, with that crazy guy that wanted a frog or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I was looking for frogs for him.
Anyway, okay. Well, I guess in the morning we'll wake up and go talk to this Cobra commander and see if we can come to terms.
Oh yeah, the leader of the faction, Mark. His name's the Cobra Commander.
Oh, nice.
He's a snake man with a hood and a
Good
mask.
figure.
Silver mask.
Silver mask, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that. I guess. Yeah, I'll tell Jack now, but in the morning when everybody starts to rouse, I'll spread the word.
I'm just going to assume that Ivor and Roland maybe caught up with y'all after, wandering through this kind of.
Maybe they didn't collect it, of course.
Yeah, I think
We told them we were.
maybe they were escorted to your room. Make it
They were
easier.
found and escorted.
Right. Past a dead construct and multiple dead devils.
Yeah, you don't get any loot.
They're outside the room. The dead devils are outside the room.
They're in part of the chamber. That,
Wait, are the devils dead?
Yeah, they went. Remember, we told them that they were waiting on them, and
Yeah.
the king disappeared for a second and came back and said they were taken care of.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you missed a good card game too, Mark.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What did could I have used my? Never mind.
It was
so whatever
blackjack.
y'all have the morning.
So nobody else
Other than-
knows what we've been told, right?
Well, as per the spell, you could reply back, but you have two opportunities to reply back. The first message, I work very hard to keep them to 25 words or less. So.
I guess I'll reply back. We will attempt negotiations and keep you posted.
All right.
Okay.
No response. Just
No response. Yay. Guys, we're like big time in it now. When we're like High Council, us.
all right.
The sending spell doesn't count as magic.
Yeah, the response doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't cast the spell.
He's only
He
cast
told
one.
us.
He's only cast one spell since he was told not to.
Cobra Commander told us not to cast any magic.
Well, in fairness, I did ask him if you could talk to the Lord's Alliance for us.
Why can't we do that? Why did he request that?
He doesn't like magic in his domain.
It was like magic, and they basically could have TPK'd us, and they didn't. So we listened.
There's some bad blood between these lizard folk and the humans and elves and half elves and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Druid apparently speaks for the group now.
Or at least I did that time.
Yeah, because they didn't like me at all, or humans. So
I thought they didn't like your charming personality, Baron.
no, I didn't get to talk a lot.
He did not spit on the floor. That's
Okay.
for sure.
I thought, yeah.
In fairness, I was a bat. So
All right. So what do y'all want to do? I would take you to the map, but depending on what you want to do, we can just kind of hand wave it till maybe we get to certain.
What about? How about we can always just leave, but then we don't get any information, which I guess is why we're here, is to get information from this guy.
Yeah, we need to go talk to him, huh?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, where has Ivor been?
Well, he was kind of hanging out behind the group, and then he came
We
back.
left you at the top of the dungeon.
Okay, so I've just been chilling there.
Well, as soon as they found the room with devils and the locked door and all that, they kind of left Ivor just kind of on guard behind him.
On guard. Okay.
Nothing came up behind him.
In fairness, Ivor probably would have stolen the entire stash of treasure in front of the golem.
You know that's probably what happened. So
Yeah, so you
how
still
much was
have
that?
you have Ida.
I'm just kidding.
How much was that?
If you look under magic items, you can see under magic items is the items they picked up, along with put the bagpipes in there for Jack as well.
Oh, sweet.
So if y'all want to just wander back through and try to find somebody,
I guess. Well, didn't they have a guard outside of our door? Can we just open the door?
yeah. I mean, you open the door and
Oh wait, first, Carrick wants to inspect all of his gear and make sure it's all there.
yeah, just make an investigation check.
26.
Yeah, you kind of pat yourself down and look in your pouches. Everything seems to be there.
Okay.
All right, you want to go talk to Cobra King?
Yeah, sounds like you're talking. Maybe Jack can help you talk.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
Jack and Darut can talk to him, explain what happened.
Are we on the map, or are we just?
No, I mean,
We don't have.
No, we don't have to. It's fine.
Well, let me do this. For anybody that wants to talk to me, I cannot whisper back to you. I don't have anything set up for it. You can text message me. You open the door and the big guy, the four arms, he's not there anymore. But there is one of the individuals that you met on the bridge in the beginning, and she's there. And
Oh, one of the crazy women.
She asked if what you would like to do, and
Do you have anything to
eat.
Ivor's been sitting up there at the top of the dungeon for a day. He's hungry.
Is the big guy with the four arms the king?
Huh?
Is the big guy with the four arms the king?
No.
No, the guy
that's-
with the forearms escorted us to the king.
Okay.
He showed up when we were fighting on the bridge.
I got you.
But you said
yeah.
he's not there right now?
No, he's not there. It's just there's a lady at the door, and there's one in the hallway down the way a little bit. Let me just take care of that.
But either way, I'll ask him to take us to the king. So we have some news.
Okay. This. I think everybody's going to be on the map where I want you to be, or where you were.
Yeah, I'll move myself back out because I wouldn't be where I am on the map prior to this. The bottom right. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm at. Full rest, we got full hit points, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to have your hit dice back too that we all spent.
Yeah, right.
You get half of it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm almost back to my hit dice now.
I only use half, so I should be full on hit dice anyway.
Do you get half the hit dice you use back, or do you just get half in general?
No, you get half of your total hit dice back.
Oh, okay.
So we would get 6 back.
6. Oh, yeah, go from like one shot.
So I see them. Everybody's coming back up. Am I in the map? I've been sitting up here waiting.
She should be on the map where you're supposed to be. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
let's
down
see.
there. If you zoom out, it's kind of a big map.
Okay, let me look.
That was your little bedroom for the night.
Prison cell.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see it's right there. There I am.
So we're just gonna be waiting out in the hall while they go talk to him.
It's whatever y'all want to do. She says he's in the middle of something right now, but I can certainly take you to him.
See, I'll just tell you, yes, we have news from the Lord's Alliance about the negotiations.
Unless there are any matters you have along the route that you came in.
Oh yeah. Hey, what about that door we want to go try and open?
Yes.
That was gonna come up at some point. Yeah.
The door that hadn't been opened in like 100 years that even the Cobra Commander was scared of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we might need to find that dude with 4 arms.
Maybe we can go take care of that.
She hears you talking about the locked door, and she's like, "Yeah, well, I can certainly guide you in that direction."
Now's the time. Fully
Light. She goes, I'm sure the commander would see you at any point during the day.
Let's do the.
Okay, so
If you want to.
Wait, what are we doing? Door first?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the door. I'm down with that if everybody else is.
Do we not need to do the negotiations with the king first while we're here?
I think
Well, he's busy right now.
Oh, he was? Okay. I missed that part.
And as y'all are having the conversation, Carrot, you feel something brush up against your side as Ivor kind of walks past you.
I just touched Ivor in the back of the head as he walks by.
Hey.
And I say, give it back, and I start patting down my pocket.
I didn't even do anything.
I mean,
I was just walking over here.
there's nothing missing.
It's
Okay.
good to see you.
I assume he made a very bad stuff. I don't even have to roll perception.
It was against your passive perception.
Oh yeah, I didn't even beat my passive.
Son of a gun.
I'm always watching, Ivor. I'm always watching.
You better be. Ivor's back, boys. Ivor's back. I already tried to steal the book.
Well, they said that we can certainly take you there. That's not really part of our little faction headquarters. That's part of the tomb proper. So
Okay, magic there.
I don't think anybody cares what you do there. But I just wouldn't do it here. So if you want to just follow them, whatever you want to do.
Just tell the king we believe there's some kind of pest behind that door we're going to take care of for him for his kingdom.
One of them says, "I'll be sure to inform him of your." Just keep going.
Hey, as we make it up to the bridge area, I'm going to be like, "Hey, are one of you the ones that threw off the bridge?" Just making conversation.
I don't know. How are we moving?
No. Yeah, y'all are. Everybody's already up here.
I haven't moved, my guy.
Yeah, I thought you were just putting us up there.
I can.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't feel like dealing with
The altar almost killed me.
I'll stay right there.
Hey,
Sorry, me and Carrick are moving.
Dead end.
Yep.
Crap.
You there? Move in. All right. Y'all get off the tables.
Are party in here.
All right.
Any gold left in here from the demons?
What's that?
Game?
I guess I'll tell are the ladies coming with us, or are they just escorting us back up here?
Well, one of them's going to stay here, and one of them's going to continue.
Oh, one of them's coming with us.
Well, she's in the room. This one's going continue down the stairs into the room where y'all met Construct, and you assume elsewhere.
Okay, but one of them's going to wait here to escort us back in whenever we're done.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, I really want to free Ida from her library.
Yep. We need
I like
to-
books. I might keep the book.
There's no demon gold in here?
Whatever was on the bodies seems to have been removed. It's just corpses at this point.
Oh, dang, that's right. They were gamblers. They had money.
They had your money.
They had my money.
But that has since been reallocated. Let me get my notes up for this.
Yeah, let me go ahead and cast the 8 as well.
I didn't know what we were doing today, so. All right. So I don't know who's going to the door.
I'll go to the door.
Before we go to the door. Before we go to the door, I'll cast 8.
Have one mage armor and one aid. What is aid? Each target current hit points.
So that'll be me, Baron, and Jack.
Okay.
So we each get 5 bonus hit points or whatever. Temporary.
Got it.
Well, it's not 10. I mean, those are refillable.
Yeah, those are refillable. That's right.
So your hit point max goes up by 5.
Mm-hmm.
For 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All right.
if Jack's going, I'm going.
I'm gonna go look at the door.
Yeah, me too.
Strength. Aaron, round 2.
So
I'm going to give you a little ditty and give you, what do I give people? Inspiration.
Here, I'm gonna and I'll touch Baron and give him guidance.
Oh, we got guidance now.
Guidance. Okay.
So for 1 minute, you get to add a D4 to any ability check.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue the tradition of opening doors. Let me look at it again.
yeah, you go ahead and refresh your memory with the investigation check.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Ooh.
7. You got a brief cliff note refresher of what it was. It was.
Can I help him look at it since I'm proficient?
Yeah, go ahead.
30.
Yeah, it is a door with a lock that has a iron spike that will a lock into the stone work that is.
Specifically, I guess I would look for any weak points for him to possibly hit.
Yeah, I've already twisted a lot.
He already moved the spike. He had a pretty good roll on it. It just didn't meet the threshold. So he has rotated that spike about 20 degrees counterclockwise. I can't remember which way you turned it, but it seemed to be you seemed to be making headway, and then you decided to quit.
Then I'll step back and say, keep at it.
All right, I'll grab the spike again. I mean, I didn't decide to quit. We just went the other way. All right, I'll just do a strength check to try to twist it. I specifically set away from the closest door frame. So.
Right. Yeah, it was counterclockwise.
Damn it. And what was guidance?
Put a D4 on a roll once.
Oh,
Inspired, so you have a
And
detail.
he's inspired, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can roll a D10 on that too.
Yeah, we'll do
but if you
that.
want to keep your inspiration dice, that roll meets the threshold. So that spike does rotate and pull out of the lock in the door. You see tension relieve off the door. However, it does not, fully. It does not open.
So let me get this straight, Baron. These like four-armed, large lizard-looking people have lived in this place forever, and this door's been closed for 100 years, and you walk up to it and open it with one hand.
I don't think they wanted to open it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wanted to open this door except for us.
Except for
It did have danger written across the door,
yeah.
much like the other one did.
Kirk's not hiding or anything.
Okay, well, it's Carrot's idea to come open this door, so I'm gonna open it.
You push the door open.
Am I right behind him?
Here we go, boys.
I'm just going to kind of push Brock.
Push him in the room.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
Okay, so what you see is a large bed.
Brown sugar.
This room is nicely adorned. Multiple bookcases and chest.
Yeah, we should have slept here last night.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I really felt like some sort of dragon or something was in here.
Are there any books on the bookshelves?
There are books.
I called dibs on the books.
R2's gonna at Carrick's specific instructions land on the middle of the rug.
R2 hits the ground and lands on the rug and just kind of hops around, digging his little toes in.
Okay.
I want to investigate the room. I mean,
it's obviously a bed chamber. The bed is probably one of the nicest beds you've seen in a very long time. Bookshelves along the walls, wooden chest. There's a small table with goblets on it and like a glass bottle, 2 glass bottles.
Does it look like the stuff has been used recently?
No, it is. For as nice as it is, it hasn't been touched in centuries.
I'm saying, hey, Carrick, there's a bunch of books in here.
Oh yeah, I hear books. I'm running.
I'm gonna walk over to the bed first.
Okay.
And take my sword out and.
Is the bed made?
Start tapping around, make sure there's nothing on it that I can't see.
You tap the bed. Nothing.
Sorry, Baron has had encounters with a ghost in the bed.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking of a vampire at this point. We've definitely seen vampires, and they can definitely be invisible.
But this seems a little odd. So, Carrick being Carrick, first thing first. Anything magic in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he decided to come in.
He heard books. He came in.
Both chest ping like there's something maybe in them.
Like the chests themselves, or yeah.
Well, I mean, they get a general aura around the chest.
All right.
That the table with the goblets and glass bottles, they ping.
Okay.
Let's see. That's gonna be it.
No books on the shelves, ping. No magic books.
No magic books.
All right, I'll tell everybody, guys. There's some interesting stuff in both chests, and somebody needs to look at these goblets.
I'll back up and let Carrick open the chest.
Well,
I want to check for traps.
I want to take a deep whiff for divine sense.
There you go. I wasn't going to ask you to.
So divine sense.
Celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
You get a ping under the bed
Nope.
on the both bookcases, and in the direction behind one of the walls to your south.
Oh.
Undead.
In fairness, if it's behind the wall, I probably wouldn't smell it behind the wall.
Okay, so it didn't go through.
Yeah, if it's behind total cover, I don't get it.
Okay, well then you would see just maybe the two around the bookcase, and we'll go ahead and say one by the bed.
Under the bed.
And they're undead, you said?
Pretty sure. Let me ping that. Yes, undead.
All right, so I will let the whole group know that. Hey guys, there's something undead in here.
I'm just gonna freeze.
I'll say, Baron, watch yourself. There's something under the bed.
Okay. I'll go down and look under the bed.
Baron disappears under the bed.
I'm gonna jump up and down on the bed.
So Baron goes and kneels down to look under the bed as Ivor jumps on top of the bed. As you kneel down and Ivor goes on top of the bed, an entity apparates through the bed and stands next to you and says, "You disturb what is not yours.
Hello.
Leave now."
Drew, this is all you, bud.
Can I see him? He's right next to me.
He's right. Well, if you were jumping on the bed,
Yeah.
you would be right there. Baron would be right there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'll say, do you know Ida?
You guys get a stare that looks almost through you and no response.
We've simply come to find the book that will release Ida from her curse. Do you know of such book?
Nothing in this room belongs to you. Leave now.
Who are you?
Good question.
Oh.
Solid word.
I'm a servant of Diderius.
Who did
Protector.
these items belong to? Oh, sorry.
Gozer. No, they belong to Diderius.
Gozer.
Gatekeeper.
Like Baron was just asking, why don't you just sleep on top of the bed?
He's just gonna stand there looking.
Well, I imagine as soon as we touch some of this stuff, he'll probably, try to kill us and stuff.
Yeah, I'll say Dro is talking, is just going to start looking through some of the books and say, well, I guess we're at an impasse because I think I'm going to need some of these books.
Did she tell us what book it was that they took?
That's what I'm trying to remember. Did Ida tell us what book she needed?
No, it's just we know it's a book.
She said it was a special book, but she didn't say which one. It was one that would since it was lost, it would bind her to that place forever who wasn't returned.
Does anybody
Right?
What's that?
Didn't we know it was like close by? It has to be within a
Yeah,
certain
it has to be within the region. And
Well, without turning my back to this special person, I want to go right here and look at that chest and see if I can tell if it's locked or not.
Does anybody have a detect magic spell? Because I feel like that book would probably be magic.
Yeah, well, I asked. He said there was no magic books.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he said no magic books.
You may roll investigation or what?
it's just it was a book. It doesn't say it's magical here.
So the chest has a lock on it, or no? Or
Well, okay, I'll speed this process up. Yes, you do get a ping behind the head of the bed, behind it, it's almost in the wall for detect magic.
All right.
I'll assume this book is to some
And this
degree.
guy's still just standing here.
Has a magic.
I'll relay to the group that there's something behind the guy back there behind the bed.
All right. Well, Druid's starting to thumb through to like look at the books on the bookshelf.
I think we should, in the words of Ray Stantz from Ghostbusters, get them.
Yeah.
As you thumb through the book,
Okay.
And I do that fully understanding that there's something undead behind the bookshelf and ready for it.
you get an entity pop out here, and this one,
He looks angry.
Freaky as hell.
It does look angry.
And side note, all the while this is going on, I'm playing a little ditty, and I'm doing my it's just a counter charm in case anything happens. I'm just kind of tooling around on my bagpipes, playing counter charm.
Playing the Rudy thing, just getting us ready.
Yeah.
So
I just imagine the theme from Braveheart in the background.
the chest had a lock on it, or no?
yes, the chest was locked. As Darut checks and thumbs of the book, the entity above the bed says, "I told you, leave what is not yours and depart." And let's see. You hear a loud wail come from the entity on the bed.
Uh-oh.
Everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw and then initiative.
All right, Ivory, you get +3
On my
on your saving throw.
okay. You said what kind of throw? Wisdom?
Constitution.
Yeah, you gotta be a 10.
On a failure, the creature drops to 0 hit points.
Oh, snap.
Oh shit! I didn't finish reading all that.
Well, at least he only has 1 per day. I know that.
All right, so
I don't have the. You
We all
said what
make it.
kind of
Wait, there's only 4.
Constitution saving throw? What'd you say?
Yeah, and you get a +3 to it.
Oh,
So it takes 6 damage.
12.
Well, it's hit on a success, you take half, right?
no. Success is damage. On a failure, you die.
I got you.
On a failure, you go unconscious.
Who went unconscious?
Nobody. Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody yet, he said. Here.
Yeah.
I heard it.
There's definitely more than one.
All right. Go ahead and do your initiative. If remember how.
Awesome.
Jeez, I'm out.
Oh, I rolled exactly what was on the screen there. There you go.
Did you?
Yeah.
I actually rolled a 13. I just did the initiative, so I'd be in the turn order.
Yeah, that's just easier. I'm gonna click on that.
I need a second.
What am I doing? Turn order? Clicking on the box?
Click on your token, and then go to your character sheet and click on initiative, and you should pop in there.
can put you in there if you're having some issue.
I'll probably- Hang on. I'll probably have you. Ever. No, I don't have control of the sheet.
Where you at? I see. That's Jack.
He's on the bed.
Oh, yeah, he's covered up by that.
Jack, I'm in the hallway.
Yeah, I'm on the bed.
I got you. I got you in there. What'd you roll?
No, he's talking on me.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe I missed what we were rolling. A saving throw?
Initiative.
Yeah,
what was
22.
that? I did?
Uh-huh. I just rolled it off your character sheet.
Oh, there it is right there. Okay, boom.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
killed it.
I'm glad. Yeah, I rolled a 22.
Descending. All right. You're up.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm going to hop off the bed. And I'm going to move to over right here.
All right, you're gonna take a opportunity attack from the lady on the bed.
Oh, okay.
11. Oh, it misses.
Yeah, 17. Pull it back up.
Gotta turn all over.
Yeah.
They always come with no damage rolled. Do that. All right, so you got action, and if you want more movement.
No more movement. I guess these are solid individuals, or are they just spirits? I mean,
Well,
About to find out.
all right, I'll just shoot at the girl on the bed.
all right, good one. 17 will hit.
All right, so she's got 13 off there, and which one is it? Forgot my abbreviations. Sorry, again, I'm looking up my macros. Oh, that's not gonna help you there, I guess. There's my Colossus Slayer goes for, yeah. I was Baron within a certain distance of her, 6 feet. Yeah.
He's been
Or
within
within 5 feet.
5 feet.
So I mean, I can go with my Colossus Slayer. Sneak
But
attack.
Colossus Slayer was if they took damage. But yeah, you damaged.
I
So go
already
ahead.
damaged it on the first one, so
Yeah, so that's 7 on the first one.
no,
And-
7 plus 6.
Yeah.
You threw a 100 mark on him?
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's what 14 plus 13 is 27 plus 6. Say it's 35, 38.
38.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a bad round.
All
Right.
And I'm just gonna say she's solid, boys.
I don't recognize the next icon coming up. I don't think it's on the screen yet.
Yeah. Where's that one?
Right.
Now it's not here yet. There it is.
And he just approaches Baron.
Get off the chest.
Get off the chest.
Make sure everything's rolling right. He's gonna reach out to attack you with a
Yeah.
touch.
touch me.
A 24.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah. I can do that all day. I got a sheet right here. Let me do it. Oh, fell.
All right, so your maximum hit points are reduced by 7 permanently until the next rest.
Okay.
Well, technically, I gave you 5. So
I know, right?
oh, so you're only minus 4, 3, 2. Only minus 2. I'll get there eventually.
He's going to use the rest of his movement speed to go back into the wall. Go back into this wall here.
Like he's phasing out into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
He took the chest. No.
So there you get an opportunity attack if you.
Yeah. You don't just come in here and try to life drain me.
You can just steal my life.
18 hits. Or
If he
27.
regains hit points, he's got to roll a con save. So
okay, well, you're not in danger of that. So 9 points of damage.
9. He didn't take damage. He just takes necrotic damage.
He didn't take the necrotic.
Huh? He didn't take any damage.
He took 9 points.
Okay, so physical damage is half.
All right.
Awesome.
Next up. The entity on the bed moves forward to here, and as if its face almost turns inside out and turns into almost a demon-looking entity, I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
hey, Ivory, you get a +3.
Okay. So I got a 21.
Jack,
Yes.
you are frightened for 1 minute. A frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn with disadvantage if the banshee is in the line of sight of you.
Yeah, you just can't approach it.
Or attacks have disadvantage or something like that. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't walk towards it willingly.
All right. Spectre is going to look at J-Make, or Darut, and take a swing with no effect. And this one's just going to shift its position around you. All right, Drew, you're up.
You know what? Let's do Booming Blade. I'm gonna do a Booming Blade attack on it. And that might be one of the worst rolls ever. That's an 11 to hit.
Just misses.
Right.
Just miss.
Well, unfortunately, that was my turn there.
No.
Off to a
Jack,
great start.
you're up.
So I don't want to move. I can't move towards it, but can I move down towards Carrick and the bird?
I don't think you can advance. I think you can move.
You can make lateral movements, but you can't move any closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frightened target.
I assume it's the one on the bed there.
Yeah, one on the bed. So you can't move closer. You can move down 1 square or back.
Oh, hey, hold on. I'm sorry. I rolled the wrong dice. That was not a D20.
Okay.
That was a D12 I rolled. Sorry.
It's really hard to hit your points when you're rolling D12s.
Yeah. If you'll allow another roll, sorry. I was sitting there looking for the 20. I was like, what the heck? I don't know how you want to play that. Sorry.
He's getting a text somehow.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I mean, do you want to allow a reroll or not? Because I didn't roll the wrong dice.
You're never going to hit your marks on D12s.
Okay. So that would be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back real quick.
So that'd be 26 points of damage.
And you killed this one.
Okay, I was going to say 6 of that was cold and 10 of that was thunder, or 9 of that was thunder.
You wiped him off the map. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I grabbed the wrong dice.
Right, I'm looking that up.
Yeah, I couldn't tell by the description.
All right, so next would be Jack.
I can still cast spells.
Oh yeah. You can do all that. You just can't get in the room, which you wouldn't want to anyway. So.
Well, since that's the only one I can see, I'm going to do Tasha's hideous laughter at it.
Which one?
The
The
one on the bed. DC 17 Wisdom.
Okay. It's a 4.
So unless it is, surely this is a charm spell. It doesn't say. Anyway, it's not immune to.
You cannot be charmed or frightened,
It can't be charmed or frightened.
or paralyzed, or petrified, or not prone, or restrained.
It can't fall prone.
No.
Well, this doesn't say that it's charmed.
It doesn't say it's a charm spell. It does say it falls prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up. So I guess that's a wash either way. Huh?
Can he be incapacitated?
He cannot.
Well, boys, that was a hard lesson learned. Don't try to do anything like that.
Well, it's only a level 1 spell.
Let's see.
That frightened really threw a kink in my plans. I had a really good plan.
Hey, Brandon, just look up the insect plague spell.
Oh, I need to make another wisdom save.
No, I don't want the plague because that's like an AoE with no. It was the giant insect.
Chris, I would think at least you force laughter on it.
Yeah.
He at least laughs at you. That's right.
Yeah.
He thought whatever you said was super funny.
And I failed my wisdom save again.
Okay. There you go. All right, Carrick, you're up.
Decisions. How about, since I just don't know, we'll talk about that later.
Hang on.
I'm going through right now.
I said I was doing my counter charm the whole time, and you get advantage on being frightened too. So I guess so.
Go use it for that last roll.
Well, the whole turn, nah, it's a wash. Never mind.
Okay.
I should have paid more attention. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Does this guy look hurt at all on the bed? Has anybody hit him yet?
Yeah. He's been hit.
Yeah, Mark, Ivor shot him.
Well, shoot. I guess I'll just fire bolts.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits for sure.
All right, and 3d10. Uh, 16 points of damage.
The firebolts go towards him and to some degree pass through him, but you do see some flames kind of stick to him as well.
So some damage. I'll tell R2 to help. Who's next? Baron on his next attack.
All right, Baron, you're up then.
You get advantage on your first swing here.
All right.
Hey, Brandon, just choose an insect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step up to whatever ghost this is, and so you got a pretty mouth, boy, and take my advantage swing with greater weapons master for the first swing.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And the next two, I'm just gonna do regular.
Okay.
15, and then 26.
They all hit.
Mm-hmm.
For half damage, not necrotic. I'm sure.
So 9, 8. If you could see how a ghost look, you could tell he's not looking good. Ivor, muted.
That explains some stuff. Okay. Move this. I can't find ourselves on the map.
You're right here.
Still is. What is it? Oh yeah, there we are. Okay. I guess I'm shooting at my same
Yeah, that's fine.
people, my same peoples.
Yep. How's it hit?
19 hits, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
20, 24, 34.
And that arrow, just however it happened, passes through that entity and slices enough of them to knock him to the ground. Dead.
Nice.
You want to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to this chest over here.
Okay.
Taking up defensive positions here by the treasure chest.
This wraith is going to pop out over here next to Carrot.
That turd.
And he's going to take a swing. And completely missed.
I like that. Good plan.
He's going to move. Oh, that's R2. He's going to move up this direction. You can take an opportunity attack if you would like.
Oh, I don't have a weapon out.
Say bad words.
I can punch him. I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch him as he walks away.
A hand strike.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 16 plus something.
With a fist.
16 plus 7, 23 to hit.
Yep, you hit.
1 hit point gone.
Okay. I'll give you 1. Because I can't go any lower than 1.
Can't have 1.
You're up.
Let's see. Let's do. Do guiding bolt on this sucker.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 120 feet. That's overkill. Well, he's got to make a save, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I got to roll to attack.
Oh, it's an attack. That's right. It's a ranged attack.
So that'll be a 15.
It's
And that is 4d6 radiant damage.
yes, sir.
That's 14 radiant damage, and I believe the next person has advantage on their attack. Yeah, the next attack roll has advantage.
Yes, the next one does. All right. All right. Jack, you're up. The frightened condition is gone because the guy's dead.
Okay. Is suggestion a charm spell?
I think so.
Right.
Yeah, any creatures that can't be charmed are immune.
Shit. It takes everything I have out of the.
Use some cantrips. Just these guys.
I'm going to do this just because I've never done it before. I'm going to move it here, right here, and I'm going to do my Dirges Pipes. I get to choose any creatures 1d4. I'm assuming there's only one, so I'm going to pick this guy. And if there's anybody else within 15 feet, they have to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. No, I'm sorry, DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
So any enemies within 15 feet?
Yep. Any undead.
There are no undead within 15 feet.
Yeah, but this guy isn't undead.
Oh, so it's not. It's just centered on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Dead. If not, it's a moot point.
No, he's undead.
Okay.
I thought it was just anybody within his range. So DC, what was it?
17 Wisdom.
Sweet. Yeah.
The speed's dropped to 0 and he's incapacitated and visibly dazed.
Nice. Look at you.
There you go.
That. And
since he's doing that, I'm going to just scooch on over here.
There you go.
All right.
I'm assuming he can't get an opportunity of attack because he's
Incapacitated. There you go.
That's a nice one. You hadn't used that one before.
That is nice.
Yeah, I finally read my bagpipe spell
That's
that I've had for 2 years.
All right, Carrie, you're up.
Oh, me again? I'll just shoot it.
Would have been nice with all those vampires we fought.
Yeah.
What's my attack bonus? 15 to hit.
Is it ranged attack?
Yeah.
Did it say he goes prone, or is he just?
It didn't say he goes prone. It just says he's in.
Oh, and it has advantage, right? Am I the next attacker?
Yeah, you're the next attacker.
Yeah, that's a 19. So 19 to hit.
I think that's.
16, 18 points of fire damage.
I'm gonna have to move here because I didn't read my spell, so I have to be within 15 feet of him.
I got you. And he's dead.
Yeah.
All right. You're not considered out of combat.
All right, I'll go look for the hit behind the bed since I know that's what Drew wants.
Well, check
You notice they're just making an investigation check.
21.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you move the headboard back and you see it immediately. There's like a panel that's kind of covered up a little bit, and you find a crumbled book that is labeled. Oh, jeez. I'll butcher it if I try to say it.
Oh, wow. Fancy.
Transubstantiality across potentialities. That sounds exciting. Sounds like a page.
And it was the one that was hidden behind the bed.
I'll hand it to Drew. I'll say, I think this is the book you're looking for.
Oh, yay. Thank you. I want to take it to Ida.
I'm gonna look at this chest because I remember where the other magic items were.
Did anybody check for traps? Check for traps.
I was gonna check that chest, but I mean, that's
Oh, I want to look at it. Is it trapped?
Well, Baron's already checked it.
Oh, you did?
It was
I
locked.
checked it. It said it was locked. So if you're gonna open it, I'm backing up.
Is it locked or is it? I mean, yeah. Is it trapped? I guess is what I want to know.
Investigation check for traps.
23.
No, it doesn't appear to be trapped.
All right. I'll say this one's locked and not trapped. Somebody open it, and I'll go look at the other one.
Okay, take a look at it.
26.
It is locked and not trapped.
Locked and not trapped. Somebody open it, and then the goblets on the table. Or that, I still have detect magic because it's up for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
I'll open
is
the
it the
chest.
goblets or is it the table?
I'm gonna open the chest.
What's that?
What's magic? Is it the goblets or is it the table they're on?
The goblets and
The table's a mimic.
We're about to find out. All right, I'll grab the goblets.
there's 4 of them.
Yep.
Hey, what was in this chest up by me?
Nobody's opened it yet.
Wait, yeah, it's locked.
I'm trying to open the one on the bottom, but
Locked and not trapped.
Or can I use a sleight of hand on it?
So you have 4 goblets and a decanter bottle that's it appears to be empty.
Can you tell me
The decanter. Try to pour the decanter.
Can you tell me the school of magic? That's part of detect magic,
School of Magic.
if there is one. Yeah, I'll throw it up there.
Not necessarily a School of Magic. I'm not really sure what it would be. They are magical if you want to do.
Yeah, I'll identify them later. No big deal.
So Brock, you're opening the chest down low.
yeah, if I can, it's locked. If it's locked, I'll hit it until it opens.
Okay.
I was gonna sleight of hand it, but if it's not, I'm gonna hit it till it opens too.
All right. Well, you go ahead and sleight of hand yours, and Brock and or Baron can hit his.
You make an attack, like a strength or what?
Strength. Yeah.
That's cool.
They both open, no problem. Brock, your chest. There's a stack of. It looks like a number of silk robes in pristine condition. No, not rotted at all. There's also an amethyst set ring. And that's all that's in that one.
I mean, I'll reach in and pick it all up. Does anything happen to me?
No, you're fine.
Okay, I'll toss it on the bed and ask her to identify whatever this stuff is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if we got time, we can just throw it on the bed and I'll just identify it all.
Ivory, you open yours. There's a 1,000 gold.
No.
Pouch. There's
Found 200 gold, guys.
there's also there's also a wooden case, and you open it up, and there's 2 rolls of parchment in there.
And I'll put those in my pocket.
Okay.
Hey, Ivor, since you were gone, we reestablished the party fund. There's like an 80% tax on all.
Well, how much is that out of 200?
160.
Reestablished a party fund?
Yeah. Just as long as you don't steal those spell scrolls you just found.
What do the parchments look like?
I mean, you would have seen parchment stores in major cities. They are scrolls of some sort.
Some scrolls, okay. I'm just gonna put them in my pocket here and see.
You can unroll them and look at them if you want.
That might draw Eric's attention though if he sees
Some gold, 200 gold, and some toilet paper, boys.
Careful, wipe that. Throw it away.
I don't know. This thing says wish on it. I'm just gonna wipe my ass and wish it was.
I wish this was real toilet paper.
This paper says wish. Yeah, I wish it was worth something. Here we go. Let's just burn this up here.
like it was a wizard treasure here.
All right. So,
Brandon, here's some little papery things.
Cool. Gracias. You can keep all that gold I saw you pocket.
Yeah, it's sleight of hand.
well, yeah. Go ahead, Ivor. Sleight of hand it. See how you do against everybody's passive perception.
In the room looking around, Ivor stealing gold.
Everybody's perception above 24.
No.
I didn't think so. All right.
The gold is yours, sir.
Do you identify now, or you want to wait?
Yeah, sure. We got lots of goodies. What the heck?
Okay. You're gonna have to spend, what is it, 10 minutes per item?
Pretty much.
Okay.
You know what? We can just save it for a short rest. I'll do it during the short rest.
Okay. It's up to you. I mean, we can certainly sit here and do it now if you want.
What's up, guys? I mean, you don't want to know what this is. You just want to move on.
Yeah, I want to ask you. I want to know what he got, but I also want to like feel underneath the mattresses or
I
anything.
mean, we don't technically have to wait 20 minutes. We can just assume we did and just.
Yeah, okay, fine. Well, then Eric's going to sit down and pull out his book and his little black pearl and start casting identify on everything.
All right. So the ring that Baron pulled out of the chest is a ring of poison resistance. The 2 scrolls are scrolls of protection from energy.
Yeah.
And I assume anybody can read those and get the benefits.
Yeah, any spell caster, yeah.
Right. And then you have the goblets and the little decanter. There's nothing in them, but when you go to pour from that decanter into one of the goblets, you see gas start to fume into the goblet. Anyone who drinks the gassy-filled goblet receives advantage on saving throws against poison.
For how long?
I guess.
Advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance to poison damage. So it's not just poison damage, like if you get stabbed or from.
Green dragon. This is the green dragon fight goblet.
You get that for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, we need to keep those.
The goblets cannot be used to produce this effect once every 7 days.
once every 7 days. So we got 4 uses, but they're only good for
7 days,
a week.
8 hours.
Reloads after 7, right?
So yeah, well, we'll say those.
I'll put those under magic items later.
Yeah,
The robes were just robes.
Robes are robes. You assume they're probably worth about 500 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
nothing magical though.
There's 6 of them. So
6 of them. Ooh.
Throw those in the bag of holding.
4 robes,
Yeah.
guys.
I'll pull up the ring of poison resistance and see if anybody wants that.
Does it require attunement?
I'm sure.
mm-hmm.
Not me.
Nope. I can't take it.
So we all get one of those robes?
You know, what's like Carrick? Are they nicer than Carrick's robes?
Let's see.
I'm just trying to sell them for 500 gold is all I'm trying to do.
I mean, they're silk robes. They're not like wear down the town robes. You assume they're like
They're like
nighttime robes.
brunch. Are they like brunch robes?
Let's put them in inventory and we'll sell them. Unless y'all will wear one.
You can wear wherever you want to.
It's a little mid-afternoon snack robes. Are they
Like a well run?
evening robes?
Yeah, I was never one for silk. Really.
All right. As y'all are
I'm gonna
talking,
grab one of the robes.
Make a cape out of it.
I guess I'll hold up the goblet and stuff. Does anybody want these, like to hold on to them, to use them?
But we can
I'll
throw
take one of those.
area.
It's really no good without the decanter, right?
Yeah, it's kind of that. It's kind of a whole deal.
kind of a set. I mean, you can carry the goblet, but it's worthless unless you can get filled up. And in combat, that would be an action to do that.
All right. Well, I'll whatever. I'll put it in my inventory.
The girl that was waiting patiently outside walks in and goes, have we found what we're looking for here? Drew, so you moseyed down to see Ida?
Yeah, I went down there. I left the room immediately after I got the book.
Right. So you walk into the room and she kind of apparates in front of you and just like it's nice to see you again. I hope your visit is doing well.
Let's see. I found this book. I was wondering if this is the one that would set you free. It seemed to be special and hidden in a special place.
She looks at it. And she's like, well, I mean, it's been so long. I'm not quite sure. Put it on the shelf and let's see what happens.
So I'll put the book on the shelf.
As you do that, you can see her image start to shimmer and slowly fade away. And in the last brief glimpses of her existence on this plane, here in her eyes, she says, thank you very much.
And I'll say a quick little prayer as she disappears.
All right. She's gone.
All right. Now I'll return to the party.
What a sweet little moment.
Okay. Well, this chick is like, listen, I mean, y'all free to roam around, but the commander is out front waiting on you.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. I'm just going to drag you out there so we don't have to dungeon dive for another.
And this whole time, Harak has been patiently waiting outside the dungeon at the bottom of the ladder.
That's right. He has been out there. Get everybody together so I can get everybody in one swoop.
He's swatting flies with his tail. That's what we do.
Hey, you can't take the bookcase. Thieves.
Hey, before I leave the books, are there any interesting books?
There's a chest out here too. Can I check it for traps? Nope. It's definitely magical.
That chest is moving.
Let's see. So if you did want to look at the books, there are books for spellcasting practices. Nothing that's, I mean, they're all kind of decrepit and falling apart. If you spend some time, there is one that looks, it's not necessarily magical, but it's something you haven't seen before that looks like it might be worth some money.
Yeah, I'll just snag anything that's interesting.
Okay. So really, I mean, of all the books in there, there was one that looks like it might have some value to you.
Yeah.
Monetary more than knowledge base.
I'm going to read every word of it.
Okay. Jeez, let me get some of this stuff off my screen. All right. All right, so y'all, you walk out of the front of this kind of plateau that this tomb was carved into, and you can see the commander is out here with two of his henchmen, and you can see the dwarf Veyrum in the process of digging 2 holes in the ground. The body of the priest that he sacrificed to the divination pool is on the ground next to one of them, and Veyrum is currently digging the second hole.
It's very good, Commander.
And the commander turns and wants to know if you had a good evening, good rest, and if y'all are prepared to travel to Waters Deep to meet with the council. He is greatly looking forward to it.
Look at Jack.
Well, I'll step up to him and say, well, they've restricted all travel into and out of the city. So we can't go to Waters Deep, but they have instructed me that I can speak for the council. So let's negotiate. I will get him to
Let's do that, but I will not negotiate with a pointy-eared, forked-tongued elf.
Okay, well then I cast polymorph for myself and I turn myself into a Yanti.
Oh, good Lord.
Actually, I can't do that because it's got to be a creature. So I cast steaming on myself and I turn myself into a Yanti.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, I'm bowing out tonight.
All right, man.
Hey, I'll call y'all all tomorrow. Love y'all all.
All right, man.
Hi, man. You too.
Because one way or the other, you're going to be negotiating with a pointy-eared elf. Council in Waters Deep.
He said, I don't want to get in a pissing contest with you. I want these negotiations to be on friendly terms. However, if this is the route you would like to take, we can certainly do that.
I don't know what that means.
He doesn't like magic.
I mean,
That's right. I wouldn't have done that knowing that, going into a negotiation. I definitely forgot about that.
I mean, if we're speaking on behalf of the council, just tell them whatever you want to.
Well, he said he didn't want to negotiate with me.
He doesn't
With
like
you.
elves either.
He didn't like you, like your species, right?
I'm going to pull out my copper wire and just kind of point it at Groot and be like, your turn, buddy.
Please forgive our presumption here. It's just Jack is typically the one who speaks for. He's good with words. I'm not so much, and so he typically speaks for our group here.
So that may be that will not be the case today. So, what is it? What is it he was saying about the council not accepting invitations?
So it's, as you can tell, it's imperialist times, and so they're not really wanting guests in, but they have given us permission to negotiate on their behalf.
And as Drew's saying all this, I stomp off and I yell out, "Go Joe," or "Yo Joe." I leave.
That's funny.
He said, "So you're prepared to grant my my group reign over this domain and define parameters that the Alliance will honor?"
Yes, I believe they have given us the good faith to do that, but we do need to be maybe specific with the terms of this negotiation.
I expect nothing less.
So our interest is in the knowledge of the dragon mask. Do you have information that would help us find that?
My little friend back here has all the information you need. I'm willing to turn him over to you pending a successful negotiation here.
And so
then we can fill the hole with him.
that's fair enough. I wouldn't mind seeing him in a hole myself, but so what area are you wanting to claim as your domain here?
Well, let's look at the map.
Everywhere from Neverwinter to there's this little patch of ground you should look at near where Fandolin was. Big cave here. There's a big cave. There's already a fortress in the cave.
He said. He says, "I simply want all areas from the border of the Forest of the Rhymes north to north to the edge of Serpent Hill, and basically a treaty zone in the High Moor, all of the High Moor, where we are free to roam without being hassled by any of the Lord's Alliance. Beyond that, I'm not asking for the High Moor to be ours, just a neutral zone.
The High Moors is kind of a dangerous zone where we don't have necessary control over everything that goes on there. I would say you're free to roam there, but understand not everything under its territory is under the control of the Alliance.
Oh, I'm aware of that, and that's why I'm asking for neutral ground. I'm asking for anyone carrying the banner of the Lord's Alliance to have a friendly disposition with our faction.
I'd simply ask that you understand the Misty Forest and some towns around it might already be a little nervous. If we could maybe keep a wide berth from the Misty Forest.
That's fair enough. I will not impede on any of the goings on in Misty Forest. They're free to do what they want, obviously. But I do ask Serpent Hill be a sanctuary for our kind and our faction in particular.
I think we can come to an agreement of terms that Serpent Hills and the Serpent's tail stream be under your territory.
Well, that's simply all I ask for. I will, if you so desire, give you on your word and a handshake. This is a deal amongst ourselves and the Lord's Alliance.
Yes, and they have given us permission to negotiate on their behalf, so they will accept our terms.
Very well. You said you're free to interrogate the prisoner at your leisure. And he kind of looks back at the dwarf and tells him to put the shovel down and come over here, which he does.
He was digging his own grave, I assume.
Huh?
He was digging his own grave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cold. That's cold-blooded.
I'll tell the captain as well. We appreciate your hospitality of letting us stay for the night, and I'm glad we could come to agreeable terms here. I wish no harm on you or your people, but that you live in peace in your kingdom.
He says, very well. If this treaty is upheld, I will be willing to help the Lords of Alliance in any way possible with the recent troubles on the coast, if need be, and the time comes.
Yes, these are perilous times, and I do imagine a worst case scenario where all of the goodly races will bind together to fight evil.
I think it's worse than you know. You should have a discussion with your little friend.
Well, we certainly will, and I do understand you have a distaste for magic, but I believe some might be used here in the interrogations.
I believe I can turn a blind eye to this form of negotiation when it comes to this particular person.
And
he walks away.
before he turns and walks away, I'll say, with your permission, and I will cast sending, and I will say directly in his head, I will say, from time to time, if we are in need, you may hear me call you this way. Or if we have any information that would help you.
He kind of looks directly at you and says, it better be very important. I don't like you inside my head. And he kind of walks off and stands next to the ladder. And his henchmen are going to kind of stand guard behind, at least.
Yeah. Baron's going to go grab the dwarf by the...
Who's the interrogator here? Is this a Jack thing?
I'm just going to hang on to him, and y'all can do whatever you want to, but he's not going anywhere unless he...
I'm gonna first cast suggestion on him and suggest that he tells us everything he knows.
Yep.
He has to save wisdom.
Yeah, he's wisdom 17.
While he does that, I'm going to spend a few minutes in prayer.
He rolled a 4, so...
So everybody can have at him and ask him any questions you want to know. He should tell us everything he needs to know.
He kind of just, he's on his knees, and he knows.
And this lasts 8 hours, so we got time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can, you can express that to him too. You're going to be here for a minute, buddy.
He kind of nods and goes, I got nowhere to go.
Well,
I'm a dead man no matter where I go.
There's a hole in the ground over there, so there's always that.
Well, whether I go home or I stay here, it looks like I'll be...
Where's home?
With the dragon cult.
Hey, just as an extra added measure, I'm going to cast a Zone of Truth.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. To save against that.
Yeah.
Okay, so charisma save?
Yeah.
Is he at disadvantage for being under suggestion?
I have no idea.
I think so.
Or he can actually just allow it. He can choose to allow it. If he's under suggestion, he might.
Well, suggestion's only like a 1 or 2 word thing, and I didn't.
It doesn't matter. It says you know if he succeeds or fails, so you'll know if it works or not.
Yeah.
Oh, god dang it. I'll re-roll it. I don't know why it's not rolling. I do know why, but that first roll was 22, but here. 19.
Well, he still saved either way.
So I guess he's under suggestion at this point, so
Yeah.
he's being a willing participant in this interrogation.
All right.
Okay.
Well, the obvious question is, the man at the altar, did he have a mask for the cult when you found him?
He says, he kind of looks at you confused. He goes, no, the man at the altar was a member of this lizard tribe. He was a unwilling participant in the sacrificial ritual to see into the divination pool.
What did you see?
He looks at you frustrated and disappointed. He said, I saw the mask. It's already been claimed and found by the cult. It is presently at the Well of the Dragons.
What color was that mask?
It was my mask. I'm the white rhyme speaker. Byram.
Where's the Well of the Dragons?
The Well of the Dragons. Are you on the map?
No, yeah, there we go.
Well, of the dragons.
That could be important info.
The Well of the Dragons is, he kind of says, it's south of here, north of the Sunset Mountains, south of the Skull Gorge.
Here? Oh, well, of the dragons. That's it.
What do you intend to do with all the dragon masks?
Say again?
So what do you intend to do with all the dragon masks?
I don't intend to do anything with them.
What does you intend to do with them?
It's to aid in the ritual of the rise of Tiamat.
Do you have to have all the dragon masks for the ritual?
He honestly says, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I guess I might be doing periodic insight checks on this guy.
You just let me know when you want to.
When is this ritual going to take place?
He says, soon. 3 of the 5 Warren speakers are currently at the Well of the Dragons.
Days, weeks, months?
3 of the 5.
Weeks, maybe a month, maybe more.
3 of the 5. Okay. Didn't we kill one? I'll turn and ask Jack.
The 3 of the 5 warrant speakers are at the dragon place.
Yeah.
That's what he tells you.
I just the map keeps moving. I can't.
Are there 5 masks?
He says, yes, there's a blue one, a black one, a red one, a white one. Is that all? Yeah.
That's 4. Green?
Green, blue, black, red, and white.
Wait.
Which 3 are already there?
Blue, black, and red.
Did he just say that?
He kind of. But he kind of laughs and he goes, well, we all know the black one's not there.
And where you're black.
You said the black one was there, right?
Well, and then he kind of looks up at the group and says, well, we all know the black one's not there now, don't we?
All right, I'm gonna check that. See if he's bluffing.
Well, he just said the blue, the black, and the red were there.
And now he's saying,
Yeah.
we all know the black one's not there.
17. Is he bluffing?
He's not bluffing.
Okay.
I know Jack has the black one.
Yeah, we know that, but he
Brandon does. I don't know if Carrie.
Yeah, one more time, zone of truth.
Yeah, y'all would know because I've worn it in the past.
Yeah, we would
Yeah,
know.
he's openly worn it.
All right.
He was wearing it in the Skyridge Castle, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, one more time, I cast zone of truth again.
Okay. Yeah, charisma. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was reading something else. Okay.
Yeah, it's where's the white mask? Your mask.
It's at the well, he said.
It's the one that I saw in the divination pool. It's been returned to the well of the dragons.
But he just told us that
That's why I was asking, because he said the blue, the black, and the
The
red.
He said three of them there, and then he said
The masks are there. The blue one's there. The red one's there with the warm speaker that wears them or in control of them. The white one is there, but he's not.
Gotcha. Okay.
oh, because he's the white dragon mask wearer. Okay.
yeah, become a worm speaker and get a mask assigned to you.
we've seen him, so there you go.
How do you get promoted to that level?
That's like a more of an internal structure within the dragon cult.
It's,
Yeah,
part of the hierarchy of the dragon cult.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Jack to take a real good look at this person. Remember what he looks like.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm definitely going to do that. He's a dwarf, balding,
Ballsy.
probably middle age.
Where's the green dragon mask?
And the red one.
The red one's there already.
Red one's at the well of the dragons. He said the red one and the blue one are there. The white one is there without a mask wearer. The green dragon mask. He said he's currently out and about in the misty forest. Pulling out some loose ends.
Pulling it some. Okay, so that's your other lead. Here, cool. Say quietly to the group. We picked the dead end. We picked the one that didn't have the mask.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to get it either. So,
any benefit to keeping this guy alive? I mean, should we take this guy back to the council?
100% no.
No.
To be
to
dead.
the council.
buried.
Yeah.
He
There's a
said,
whole-
he said, listen, he said, it doesn't matter what you do to me. Severin is pissed
Severin.
about you killing Razmir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did suck.
About you destroying that castle with all his gold on it.
Gold? Oh yeah, the Alliance stole all that. We don't even have that gold.
Regardless, he's out for blood, and I assure you, Razmir will be replaced.
Does Carrie know who Severin is? Or is that a name?
It's a new name.
All right. Well, who's Severin?
Severin himself is the leader of the Dragon Cult.
Oh,
He also is the wearer of the red dragon mask.
oh, so the red worm speaker is the leader of the dragon cult, and his name is Severin. What's he look like?
The guy in the dragon mask? Red?
Well, it's not like so to his face.
No, no.
Hey, Jack doesn't have his on either.
Wait, Jack didn't have a mask.
All those, so we all know about it now.
Do what now?
I said, since the guard, I mean, since the prisoner has obviously showed us that he knows about it, so what's the point in hiding it?
Severin, I mean, he's a normal looking human being.
I think the prisoner knows it because Jack was wearing it, who was wearing the mask at the same time, so he knows who had it, right?
Yes, theoretically, right? I mean, that works both ways. Jack could just put it on and get a glimpse of another mask.
Yeah, but they also can see what he sees. So
Yeah, they can see what I see.
Well, I
What's
could.
this guy's name?
Huh?
What's this guy's name? I want to know it in case I need to impersonate him.
Veyram?
Bayram, and he's the
He's the white worm speaker.
Yeah, he is the white worm speaker.
Hey, Veyram, we first came here because we heard reports that perhaps someone had taken your mask. What happened to that person?
I wish I could tell you. We lost his trail, headed up this way, and ended up getting word of the divination pool, and that's how we were going to find it. But seeing how it's made its way back to the Well of the Dragon to Severin, not in my possession, I assume I'm a dead man.
So you say you kind of screwed the pooch there, huh? He just stole it from you? Well, how did it get taken?
Yes, it was stolen from me.
Was it stolen from you by one of your underlings?
We're not sure.
Do you think it was stolen to be sold or to profit in any way besides making it back to the place it should be?
I suspect it was somebody who was aiming for my position.
Yeah, somebody stole it and then delivered it and said, "Look at me."
They're dead.
What else? What else we need to know?
Yeah. From this guy,
Sorry, who was the green guy in the woods and the elf?
the Misty Forest guy.
Yeah.
His name?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And do we know what he looks like? What his race and stuff is?
I'll tell you. Give me a second.
But the white mask has not made it to the dragon place yet.
The white mask? Yeah.
Yeah, the white mask is there somehow.
Okay.
Somebody-
With nobody to wear it.
Somebody stole it from him and then delivered it. Oh, anybody can wear it, just like Jack can wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
He lost position in the cult
yeah.
by losing his mask.
So we're missing the green.
This guy's wanted dead by everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. The cult is pissed at him for losing his mask. Neuron vein. Neuron vein.
He is the wearer of the green dragon mask.
What's his name?
Naravane?
So who's the blue dragon mask wearer?
Yeah, let's just put all the worm speakers while we're here.
Glevin?
Glevin? And Glevin's already at the Well of the Dragons?
Yes.
Is there any way you could lure one of the worm speakers with a dragon mask out from the Well of the Dragons?
In my current situation? I highly doubt that.
Okay.
What about the red mask? Who wears that?
That's the leader.
Reverend.
Okay, that's Servan. Yeah, the red mask. I got that.
He's the big head honcho.
What's his? Did we ask what his race was? Or
I think he said human.
Yes.
human? Okay.
So there's no way you could get the blue worm speaker to come to your aid if you were in trouble?
Even if I had my mask, I doubt I could get him to come to my aid. There's a bit of a rivalry between the mask wearers to see who can be the best. And showing weakness or showing aid to anyone would be frowned upon.
Interesting. That's got to be some interesting meetings.
Yeah. Are there any secrets about the Well of the Dragons that we need to secret passageway?
He himself has not been there yet.
Ooh, shame.
He's just speaking from what reports he knows. And that's kind of what the reports he knows is.
And while we're getting all this info from this guy, I'm going to remember the goats who like magically had their heads fall off. And I'm just going to like look around. Do I see anybody hiding or listening in or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Can I send R2 to take a sweep?
Heads are.
Yeah, if you want to.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
R2 got a 19.
A 19. And he's just doing like a high circle.
Yeah,
basically.
a high level overview, looking to see anybody hiding or like on these cliffs or wherever.
Nobody on the cliffs and nobody in your immediate vicinity, but off in the distance, you do catch a plume of smoke and what looks like 3 figures on horseback at a full gallop heading your direction.
Headed towards away.
Mm-hmm.
Towards how far away are they?
How far can R2 see?
Oh, I mean, got 120 feet of dark vision, but I imagine in the sunlight she can see forever.
Probably, I'd say about half a mile.
Oh, okay. So I mean, they're off in the distance.
Half a mile's not that far.
Yeah. What is that? 2,000 feet?
Yeah, 2,300 something like that.
I mean, I can go 500 in a blink of an eye. So maybe she's just going to circle them and keep an eye on them, and I'll tell the group that somebody's coming.
So what's the connection between the dragon cult and Zerial, the Nine Hells dude from the Fiends?
Are you asking the dwarf?
Yeah.
He said Severin was approached by Zerul in an alliance. He wants Tiamat out of the Nine Hells and out of his hair. And if he can get him to this realm, he won't be his problem anymore.
So he's like, angry landlord that has to deal with Tiamat.
Yeah. Get this damn dragon out of my Nine Hills.
So he's offering mercy. He's offering up his double mercenaries to the dragon cult to aid them in their successful resurrection of Tiamat.
So there's some actual demons running around trying to help the dragon cult.
Beyond the ones I've had with me, I'll assure you there will probably be more.
Can we play cards with them first? Because that was a shitload of fun.
after that round of questioning, you can start to hear hooves
Yeah.
galloping in the distance.
R2, get these fools. She got a little closer to him.
All right, I'm gonna since I got this guy kind of scruffed up by the back of the neck, I'm gonna drag him over to the Cobra commander and
You can
talk to this guy right here. I wanna like just look at him and do a head nod and say, "Come with," and then move.
You gonna take him over here?
Yeah, how far away? Like we're hearing these hooves. Like what direction are they in?
They're coming the same path that you took coming in from the south, kind of the southwest, maybe.
Okay.
They're making no effort to conceal themselves.
I want to telepathically tell her to come to me.
Do they have any insignias? Are they wearing a uniform? Or
Yeah, R2 let R2 do an investigation.
no?
Haruk snaps to your side.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, okay, a 4.
A 4. At the rate they're moving and the amount of dust and debris they're kicking up, kind of hard to tell.
Okay. Anybody want to go meet these guys?
Well, that's why I got my horse back.
I'm gonna badge everybody. Are we done with this dude?
Real quick, hey, Verum, what value do you have to us? Is there any value you can add to us?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why not make this guy a prisoner of the Lord's Alliance?
There's no value right now.
Well, that's why I'm asking him.
I mean,
In fact, I think he's a liability at this point.
he's thinking very, very hard about this. He kind of looks down at the ground and he goes, I guess no. I guess I have no value. As the riders approach, you do get to where you can visibly see him now.
All right, I'll ride to meet the riders.
I'll look. I'll try to get what's his Cobra commander's attention. Just like eyesight on him, and take care of his problem real fast.
You don't have a rook on this. I don't have him on the screen. Anyway, we'll consider you're on the rook.
This guy's better off dead.
So you're taking this guy to the commander?
He's already there. Yeah.
Okay. With any particular orders?
Yeah, this guy's better off dead.
He said, we'll let him finish digging the hole. I don't feel like digging today.
That's a good answer.
Fair enough. And then, so he already knows his outcome.
As the riders approach, the lead rider raises a hand to Haruk as he approaches and says, he said, thank God you're still here. I assume you may have left by now.
Are you friends of ours?
You get closer and you can make out the individual. I gotta find my notes here.
Just mention Haruk with a dog's face.
Yeah. He said, he looks at you and calls you by name. He said, Darut, thank God you're still here. You recognize him as Sir Istival of the Lord's Alliance.
Yep.
Oh, we got an actual alliance member here.
He said, we traveled through the night.
So you're exhausted.
To get here. And he gets off his horse And you notice he has a pronounced limp, but he's had that, and he kind of pulls a cane off the saddle, and he says, "Listen, I fully expected you to be back at Waters Deep with information and a prisoner. However, the vote did not go my way. I was outvoted, which I think is ridiculous in the current situation things are in." He said, myself, Lord Bronamble, I've got my note, okay, and the King of the Misty Forest all voted in favor of y'all returning. He said it is a little bit ridiculous. We're trying to save the Sword Coast, and they won't allow our most valuable asset to travel freely.
Well, we'll say, did Silverhand vote against us?
She did, reluctantly, I believe, given that Waterdeep is her domain and kingdom to reign.
Well, we all know a negative vote came from Neverminter.
He nods in the affirmative.
And
Wait, so what was the vote on?
Yeah, so wait, they're trying to heal us in. They want us to come back to the alliance.
No, well, they voted to see if y'all, when you message them, to see if, because they didn't, some of them don't do y'all to magically travel back in with strangers as a protective measure. So they put it to a vote, and Broad Anvil, and the Misty Forest were outvoted 4-3.
So they were okay with us bringing the Cobra Commander back?
The way he put it was, at this point, we need to do anything possible to expedite any information that we can disperse and not hinder it as they're doing. He said, that's what brings me here. He said, I understand. I myself am in charge of the protection of Daggerford. He pulls out a scroll and hands it to Darut. He said, this should aid you in your travel.
I'll take the scroll.
He said, this will get you just north. This will get you just north of Daggerford. He said, you'll be in the outpost on the banks of the river there. It's a small fishing village. An elderly couple there will meet you. If you so choose to travel there, it should save you time. That way you don't have to trudge through the Hammoor or find your way back through Borsky Bridge.
Sir Estival, I appreciate your great journey you've taken to meet us here. Please, we need to get info to the council that the Cult of the Dragon already has 3 masks at the Well of the Dragons.
How do you come about such knowledge?
We've captured one of the worm speakers. We've been interrogating him for a little bit before you arrived. It seems his mask might already be there as well, but he is not.
Did he offer any information on where they're at in their plans?
So it could be anywhere from weeks to a month, or perhaps a little bit longer. But it seems that time is narrowing or shortening for us here.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I came here of my own volition. the council does not know I left. So me arriving back with information is going to be tenuous. However, I take that responsibility on myself. If we do not all stand together, we will all fall alone in this endeavor.
Well, it seems we do have another kingdom here that is willing to join our cause if it comes to it.
Well, he said, I will pass on this information. I intend on riding back to Boy Scout Bridge and making way back to Waters Deep post haste. And I will relay this information. Do you want me to return the prisoner to Waterdeep, or is that situation handled?
He's digging his own grave over there. I'm just gonna let him rest there.
So Carrick's been listening the whole time. Like, do I believe that he has our best interest at heart, or does this feel like some kind of deception to paint us in a bad light with the council?
You want to ask him that, or you just want to do insight check?
Yeah, no, I rolled an insight of 22.
A 22? You can tell he's very on edge here, very nervous. Maybe some deception, and okay, maybe not some deception, maybe not to put you in a bad light, but in order to aid himself.
He has an ulterior motive.
He has ulterior motives that are beneficial to him. Not necessarily you or the alliance. This is a very selfish.
So he's trying to get us to go through Daggerford to get to our next target.
Well, he knew you were going to the Misty Forest, and he is.
Yeah, it's closer to Misty Forest.
Are y'all not on the map?
No.
King what is it? Meldritch?
Mhm.
Melindrich?
Yeah, of the Misty
He's the
Forest.
king of the Misty Forest, so maybe there's a beef there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and I'm cool with King of Misty Forest, right? Like Emerald Enclave was there.
Yeah.
They're still currently there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Carrick is the only one that kind of picked up on that, so he can tell us or not. I mean,
Yeah. Well, he gave Darut parchment.
yeah.
And
Which I accepted and am holding on to.
Yeah, I'll tell him, like, after picking up on that, I'll just say to him, I'm prepared to take us all back to the Alliance right now if we want to go together and all go speak to the council together. We can go right now and just see how he responds.
What about the horses?
We don't need no horses.
No, we're just gonna leave them.
Yeah. We'll let the lizard people eat them. It'll be a gift from the Alliance.
There you go.
he says, "Yeah, certainly we're game for that. If you don't think time is an issue, the reason I came here was to expedite your travel. However, if you want to go back and speak with the council, we can certainly do that."
I mean, just looking at the map, isn't Waterdeep closer to the Misty Forest than we are now?
Yeah, for sure.
So how would that cost us time? Wouldn't that save us time?
Depends. Yeah, I mean, either way, I think the two circles are pretty much 50-50, you know?
Well, I have the water deep front door, and then I have the troll claws. I don't have any circles near Daggerford or Misty Forest.
No, I'm saying they're about 50-50 away from Misty Forest, so it really doesn't matter. Like we can go to Misty Forest or here, here, right?
He says,
Yeah.
I mean, with your teleportation, yeah, we're certainly further away now than we would be if we did not teleport somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go
All right.
make a run up to the hospital.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
he said, well, I can travel with you back to Waterdeep. I can travel with you back to Daggerford. You can go at it alone. I was out here just trying to render a little bit of aid.
So Daggerford, who was in charge of Daggerford?
Yes.
Yeah, him. Okay.
Well, how are we gonna? I mean, like, so you're proposing that we ride horses back? Like, how are we? Are we walking down the road? What are we doing?
To where?
To the Misty. I mean, our next target is in the Misty Forest, right? We need to go after the Green Worm Speaker.
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, I was under the impression you could teleport people to different locations.
If I have a circle, you got a circle in Daggerford you can show me?
Well, he said, if you would just inspect the parchment that I gave your friend here.
Oh, it's helpful.
I'll open it up and be like, oh, hey, yeah, Carrick, I can't read this at all. I don't know what this is.
Drew's over there drawing the actual circle in the sand like he's gonna do it.
I'll read it.
I'm assuming that that's a teleportation.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until you ask for it because I was just holding on.
I was so freaking confused. I was like, well, it's like it's closer. Oh, but that,
Exactly what it was as soon as he handed it to me. I was just like, I'm gonna wait till you ask.
now Carrick's like clicking over there on all cylinders. I got it. My bad. Okay. Yes, would you like to go back to Daggerford with us? Because we can go to Daggerford.
He kind of shakes his head and he's like, I have been in many wars and in many combat situations, and never have I been this frustrated.
Well, look, like for reference, this guy over here, and I pointed to Root, like he's as dumb as a brick.
And I'm just smiling, kind of wave like.
He said, he looks over the dwarf that's kind of dragging a shovel back to his grave, and he goes, "If I'm being 100% honest with you, I don't think the Alliance is going to look killing this prisoner as a good thing."
That's what Carrick's been saying the whole time. I agree with him wholeheartedly.
He said,
Well, we weren't going to kill him.
I was gonna let the lizard people kill him.
We're terrible at it. I turned to Baron and I'm like, yeah, but we're bad at interrogating people. Like they have people that like that's their job is all they do is interrogate people. Like to take him to those people.
he said, and again, I'm not here to argue with you. You can use the parchment teleportation circle I gave you. Go to Daggerford. I can take the prisoner back to Waterdeep. Same. We can all go to Waterdeep, or I'll go to Daggerford, or we can go whatever you want to do. I've been riding all night. I've got to get back because my ass is probably going to get chewed.
That's the insight I want to know. I want to know, does he just want us to give him the prisoner?
Hey, time out. I feel like if Ivor were here in this moment, he would shoot the prisoner with an arrow while we were talking.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay out of it because I already said let them deal with it.
What was your insight?
It was a 1. It's nothing. I rolled terrible. So Brandon is suspicious, but Carrick has no clue.
I mean, we can put GPS coordinates on the hole in the ground this dude lives in if we need to come back and get him.
So listen. No, never mind.
Yeah,
I think Brandon's got it figured out, but I don't think Carrick does. So I got to keep my mouth shut.
we can.
I was
We
gonna say.
can go get Grim and talk to this
That's what I
dude
was gonna say.
whenever we fucking want to.
I was gonna say, listen, I've got this dwarf friend roaming around somewhere on this continent.
Well,
He can speak to this guy anytime he wants to.
When you mention your dwarf friend, he kind of looks at you and kind of slack jawed. He goes, I guess the rumor hasn't reached you. It appears your friend has been lost. At least that's the rumor.
Grim is the red worm speaker. They brainwashed him.
But guys, I don't know about this whole dragon cult thing, man. I think we might need to go find Grim.
He's not lost.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go get Grim.
Screw the alliance. Screw the cult.
I don't think he's lost. I think he just probably.
You know what? Carrick's still suspicious. His suspicions aren't confirmed, but I'm going to go confer with the group. I'm going to be like, I want to go talk to the group for a second. Hold on 1 second. And I want to go tell everybody that I don't trust this guy. And if he is trying to help us, here's the deal. I can take us to Waterdeep and to Daggerford in the same day. We can go hand deliver this prisoner to the Alliance alive ourselves, and then we can go to Daggerford.
Oh yeah, that's 100% exactly what we need to do. And yeah, there's definitely some shady stuff going on here.
And first I'll take a minute to memorize that circle.
I say,
And I wanna make-
hey, here's the deal. Here's what we can do. You can draw that circle. We can take the prisoner and leave this dude to ride a horseback, so he doesn't have a say in the conversation until he gets there.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I'll tell him. Like I'll tell the group. Like my suspicion is that he just wants this prisoner for himself.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Leave him here without teleportation. We get there before he does, and then
So we tell him thanks for the help and ride his horses back, and we leave.
And so just tell him he doesn't know magic. Just tell him there's a limit to how many people you can teleport.
no, he just don't tell him. Just tell him we're good. We'll see you. We'll see you back at Daggerford or Waterdeep or wherever we're gonna go. But leave him here with the horse, so he has to, pit and pat his way back, and we get there before he does.
That'll give us a few hours. Yeah.
And then talk. And here's this guy. Whatever the hell his name was.
I don't know. Maybe Carrick's a softie. I think delivering this freaking head of the dragon cult. This guy's like one of 5 leaders of the dragon cult. I think we should take him to the Alliance ourselves.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying go there with him and leave the what's his name? Istival here. And if there's some shady stuff going on, we'll at least get both sides of the story instead of just one.
I like it. I think that's the right play.
Okay.
I want to make a perception check.
Okay, for what?
Van's telling the truth.
I rolled a 19. I want to see if there's any frogs around.
Oh yeah, frogs. We need to get to Misty Forest first.
No, this is more of an arid type environment. There are no frogs.
Okay.
All right. I like this plan. I think this is a good plan. I think we leave this guy here. We tell him thank you. We're gonna take off. But in order to hide his involvement, we're gonna let him ride his horses back.
Right.
And then we'll go hop to Waterdeep, drop off the prisoner, and then jump to Daggerford before he gets there.
Right. That's a solid plan, I believe.
I like that plan. And that way we're delivering solid intel to the Alliance. We're giving them one of the 5 leaders of the Dragon
And
Ball.
we know that we'll have, like I said, 2 sides of the story. I mean, we might get a completely different story from somebody else.
Those are some shady assholes up in that Alliance. They're not all good people.
Right. So he might be a good one, he might be a bad one, but we'll know.
Not enough information.
Yeah. And you got a kind of a creepy feeling from him. Not to metagame too much.
I mean, I can't tell you 100% if I'm right or not, but I just got a bad vibe from that guy.
Right. I mean, and that didn't cost us any time really. So.
And you can Drew, you're the one talking to him. You can couch it as in order to hide your involvement, we're going to go on without you. But we appreciate your help, and this is what we're going to do. And just tell them straight up what we're going to do.
Yep. Ready, break.
Yep. I'm going to just start drawing my circle.
I'm gonna walk off and grab an Ivor.
Do we have manacles for this guy? Can we secure the prisoner so we show up with a prisoner?
I do have manacles.
Yeah. Let's restrain the prisoner.
Okay, I'll put manacles on him.
And then I'm going to start drawing the water deep circle.
And I'll go back over to Cobra Commander, dude, and say, look, change of plans. We're gonna have to take him with us. But don't worry, he's gonna live a life that he deserves.
No skin on my back, man.
Well, I appreciate your help, and best of luck to you out here in Serpent Hill. And if we pass through, we'll come see you.
Please notify the council of the new territories that have been defined.
Yes, that's on the top of the list.
It may not matter in a couple of weeks, but it might.
I'm gonna go back to Cobra Commander as well, and I'm gonna reach in my bag and I'm gonna pull out a red dragon tooth and just be like, as a token of friendship, and offer it to him.
He takes it with kind of a shocked and puzzled look on his face, but he does accept it and says thank you.
More shocked. Group of idiots killed a dragon.
Right?
Dro makes friends with everyone.
Yeah.
If you see Ida, tell her I'm glad she's free.
I think that's a good plan. I like this plan better. I think we should take this guy to the Alliance and then we hop to Daggerford.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
but should we bring Homeboy with us? That's the thing.
Yep.
I would, but I'm not speaking for the group here.
I mean,
I'm second guessing leaving the guy behind because if the whole point is to go deliver him to the council, he is on the council.
No, don't take the guy with us. Hell no. Leave him. Let's talk to the council without him.
I don't know. I think we should put them all in the room together. Just bring everybody together.
I'd rather hear their side of the story first, and then let him show up.
But we're gonna play. Okay, so we're gonna play dumb, and we don't know where he is when the council asks where he.
No, I mean we don't have to. We can do that either way.
I mean, I don't want to get the guy in trouble if he is actually trying to just help us out. I just got a bad vibe from the guy.
Well, also, I don't really want to make enemies with anybody else on the council when we already don't have Neverember in our side.
Yeah, I can be suspicious, and we could play this out without insulting this guy.
Yeah, well, Baron doesn't care about insulting the council, so.
That's true. Dro just likes helping people, though, so.
Yeah.
But I'm not speaking for the group here at all, by any means.
Why don't we leave it as drawing the circle to water deep, and we can sidebar whether we bring this guy with us for next time. We'll just stop there.
Yeah, I mean it's 12:30, so we can certainly stop there, and y'all can circle back up on this.
We'll have to somehow get a side text thread going without the DM and figure out what we want to do with this guy.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But I think delivering the prisoner to the Alliance is the right call.
Sure.
Because they're going to be able to interrogate him and get more info out of him than we ever could.
Although I do still stand by my statement that if Mark were here, he would have already shot the dude. And
Baron would have stabbed him as soon as he.
Oh, I was one hair away from already killing this dude.
Oh, Roland would have killed him on sight.
Actually, you know what? Between Roland and Ira, that dude is dead.
We wouldn't have even questioned him if those two were here.
It would have rolled up to just a dwarf corpse right there.
Like, I'll never forget when we were about outside the dragon cave. We're like formulating a plan, and Mark just runs in there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, with the hope and a prayer.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah, I will also, before while Carrick's spending his 10 minutes to draw the circle,
No, it's like 1 minute. It's
a
not.
minute, but yeah, use a sending stone back to Gemma and update her that we did not find the mask that whoever contact was looking for. We might have found the contact, but we do not have the mask.
Oh yeah,
And
that's right.
See, that's what I was saying about it being an agent that I thought that
right.
took the.
We did not find your agent. We did not find the mask. However, we do have information of 3 masks of the worm speakers at the Well of the Dragons. There, and then I'll go through the mask. There's a blue mask, a red mask, and a white mask. The white mask wearer is no longer in the picture. However, the green mask is currently in the Misty Forest somewhere. If you would like to have some folks investigate that, we were doing that currently, and I'll give her the name of the leader of the dragon cult, Saravon or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Human, wears a red dragon mask, and that's our update for her.
Okay.
So why are we updating Gemma?
It was her agent that we were trying to track down. That we heard rumors about having a mask.
So okay, so our original intel was that the Zentarium had the mask.
An agent for the Zentarium had it, but they had lost contact with them.
Yeah.
So
go back to what I sent to you earlier.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are we?
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, so the Zentarium had the mask, supposedly, and now the mask is with the cult at the Well of the Dragons. Either the agent got killed, or the agent gave the mask to the dragons.
I don't know.
I know.
Either way, Baron updated Gemma.
Either way, Gemma knows now. Okay, Carrick doesn't know anything about that, I guess.
Neither does Drew. I was just speaking out of character here.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, that's what I would. I mean, that's.
Yeah, absolutely. Baron would have updated Gemma.
And it's not like I don't think the Zentarium have anything to do with it. I think they were hired to go get the mask.
You get a response.
Oh, okay.
She says, "Son of a bitch," because that was one of our only inside agents into the Dragon Cult. And now you're saying he's missing or dead. This is not good.
He got brainwashed by the cult.
Well, his name is not whatever this guy's name is it?
It doesn't matter at this point.
Our little dwarf friend. I mean, that's not him. Xanathar.
Yeah, no, I think if he's a holder of the mask, he wasn't the one that got stolen.
I mean, you never know. Maybe he was high up.
Anyway, I wanted to get that out of the way first.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was good.
Jim is updated.
Yeah, the Zentarium is updated. I mean, because we're about to update the Alliance, and I don't think it's right. I mean, they might know more about this little tiff in the Lord's Alliance than we do.
But
Yeah.
Zentarium are like the drug dealers of the world, right?
They're like mercenaries.
I don't know if I call them drug dealers, but
Well, the one job they had us do for them was deliver drugs, right?
it's the one job we did.
Yeah, pay for a job.
Are y'all speaking outside of earshot of Istival?
Yeah, I walked away from
I
Eric.
think that we had retreated to have a little personal conversation there. Because we had definitely planned to leave him here.
Definitely, we're having a convo about leaving him.
Just 5 feet away from him.
It's like when they're standing there, we circle up, but they can hear everything we're saying. Guys, I think we leave the guy. I don't trust him.
It's not like he can help it if we do leave him, you know?
Like, I'm in the room.
Well, he's just kind of, I guess, meandering around looking at the big, tall, 20-foot statues. And
I don't know. We'll talk about it more, I guess, off the stream. But I think we should maybe consider bringing this guy back with us and letting everybody show up together and just have a big powwow. That might, because they're going to be mad at us for bringing a prisoner, but they might also not be mad if we bring a council member.
well, the message they sent to you was they didn't want any foreign faction leaders magically traveling into Waterdeep or any of their
Say
other.
what? We'll blindfold the dude. He'll never see the circle.
No, he's not a faction leader. They don't want you to bring the Cobra commander to a secret teleportation circle.
Well, I mean,
so it would
I think
known
one of
location for a possible
one of the
enemy.
5 holders of a dragon mask seems like a cult leader.
I've always wanted to do this. I've wanted to do this for like 4 years. Why don't we restrain him and shove him in a bag of holding and then teleport? He can hold his breath for like 10 minutes or something in there.
With the Cobra King?
No, the dwarf guy, prisoner.
Well, we can just take him. It's fine.
He's not the head of a faction you're trying to make a deal with.
He was like the top 5.
They don't want to proclaim king just magically teleporting into their kingdom with an army.
Yeah, but if I remember right, like it was like it's not like we're like appearing in the throne room. We're like out of the city.
Oh yeah, you're outside the city.
Out of the city in like a secret location sort of thing.
Yeah, regardless, they just didn't want a king coming in.
I mean, okay. 5 minutes ago, we were about to put him in the ground, so I'm not. Baron's not opposed to.
I'm all for bringing it. I was like, should we just warn him that we're bringing a prisoner with us, or should we just show up?
I'm not opposed to shoving him in a bag of holding for 10 minutes. I mean,
I know it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun, and we can get to the council and be like, "We brought you a present."
Just pull him out.
Yeah. Just kick him in front of him and say, "Explain yourself," and then.
Exactly.
And as far as Istanbul,
falls out. We got something. Here you go.
I think it'd be more fun to leave him here just see what happens. But
either way, I gotta go to bed, guys.
Yeah. I'm all for solidifying a little like goodwill with the alliance, though.
Well, that's goodwill. I mean, we're back. Hey, look what we did. And no matter who's there, where's your other boy?
Just want to take his head back and be like, we killed one of the 5 leaders of the dragon cult.
No, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, if Istanbul shows up late to the meeting, I mean, he's not going to rat himself out. It doesn't matter. We'll do a side text on it.
Yeah, we'll figure. All right, I'll go to bed.
All right.
Good night, guys.
All right, later.